Alright, welcome in. I appreciate the positive comments from Joey, Landon, Austin, and Jordy, so thank you for that. Our next opponent, Calgary, is the only team in the league without a regulation loss. We find ourselves ranked 8th, that final playoff spot, but still 47 games to go. 3 Montreal Canadiens lead all players in scoring, then it's our boy Ziggy Palffy. In this episode, I've got highlights of our next 5 games, so without further ado, take it away, Jim and Craig.
We're here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. The puck drops next between the Los Angeles Kings and the Calgary Flames. Shots are 4-1 for Los Angeles to Alexei Yashin. He scores, and it's 1-0. Here's Craig Conroy, who's already got a couple of shots on net. One-timer! He scores late in the first, tie game. Just one man to beat. He scores! And they've got a chance to take the lead to the second intermission. Los Angeles trails by 1 here early in the third. Passed over to him. He scores! And early in the third, they're up by a pair. It's 1-on-1. One-timed it. He scores, and there's a huge advantage late in the game. Put it in the books. The Kings lost this game. Final score, 4-1.
That's 2 straight games where we only managed to score 1 goal. Tough injury for the Flyers as Peter Forsberg is out 6 weeks. Then in our next game in Vancouver, the entire first period goes by without a single stoppage of play. On to the second.
He passes the puck to Messier, and he's over the line and on the attack. One-timed it! Blocked in front of the net. Great glove save by Turco. He scores, and it's 1-0. The guys are going to settle things the old-fashioned way.
The tensions have boiled over between these two, Jim.
And that'll do it for this fight. They bring it over the line. One-timed it! Scores! Early third tie game. Ahead to McCauley. Now it's passed to Palffy. One-timed it! Scores! Upstairs! Out they come. And the puck's over the line onto the attack. He scores! That's a huge goal. They're up by 2 late in the third. Los Angeles got it. Quickly another shot. Play is stopped while the glass is replaced. To Conroy. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. He scores an empty netter. 3-goal lead late in the third. That's pretty much sealed the deal.
They've really showed what they're capable of tonight.
Scored by number 4.
With speed, it's a 1-on-1. He shoots. He scores. Big lead, late third, lights out. That's it. Los Angeles wins the game and finally snaps their losing streak. The puck drops next between the Los Angeles Kings and the Chicago Blackhawks, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. One time! He scores! And halfway through the first, they've got the game's first goal. Los Angeles trails by 1 here early in the third. One-timed it! He scores! And early in the third, they're up by a pair.
Time for a big turnaround. The only question is, which player will step forward?
One time from the slot. That's blocked. Conroy in front. He scores! And they're right back in the game. To McCauley. Just one man to beat. One-timer! To Ralston. He's just made a superb deke to Solani. One-timed it to Blake. One-timer. Again they shoot. He scores for a 2-goal lead halfway through the third.
8,
Now he passes it ahead to Wisniewski.
Number 4, Rob Blake.
Los Angeles is really putting on a physical performance in the third. Over to Gaborik. One-timed it. He scores to cut the advantage to 1. And the faceoff is won by Le Cavalier. He scores! Tie game, late third period. Here comes Jeremy Roenick. Right on! Oh, he's made another save.
Wow, Jim, that would have been game over.
With speed, it's a one-on-one. One-timer from beside the net. He scores! He gets the hat trick. Los Angeles to allow a game-winning goal this late. That's gotta sting.
They should be proud, though. They were in it right until the end.
Assisted by number 25.
To Patrick Elias. Shoots the puck. To Corpo. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. Solani. He scores! Teemu Solani. He's sensational. It's all over now. The Kings lost this game. The final score, 5-3. The puck drops next between the Edmonton Oilers and the Los Angeles Kings. Back the other way they come, and it's into the attacking zone. To Jeremy Roenick, down into the corner. He scores! An early first period goal. With a one-timer, Nabokov made the save.
Good work to keep the score tight.
It's 2-on-1 to Vaborny. On target from the slot. Scores! Midway through the first period tie game. To Hemsky, and he carries the puck into the zone. Shoots the puck from the left. He scores to take the late first period lead. To Alan McCauley. Working along the perimeter, he gets called for tripping. Now he just gains center and dumps the puck in. Hutchinson. Now up to Horcock. One-timer. Scores! Short-handed, they score! And he'll move the puck into the neutral zone. One-timed it. He scores! They're out of their own zone to center. Here comes Smith to Jokinen. One-times it. He scores for a 2-goal advantage late in the second period. Now it's passed to Nagy. One-timed it. He scores, and they're running away with this one early in the third. Los Angeles came out of the break flat.
And they paid for it, Jim. 3 goals down, and it doesn't look good.
That's it. Up to Palffy. Here comes a Ziggy Palffy. One-timer.
Assisted
It's
by
blocked.
number 56, Sergei Zubov, and by number
Passed
17.
over to Jokinen. He scores for a huge lead early in the third period. To Marian Gaborik.
1 minute left.
Here comes Marian Gaborik. One-timed it. Scores upstairs. Face-off won by Stumpel. Into the middle.
Vincent LeCavalier.
Less than a minute to go. He scores, and the comeback is on. They're within a couple.
By number 17, Lubomir Wisniewski.
One time. Turned away by Nabokov. To Smith. And he moves. Empty netter. Brindamore wins the draw. Outstart the Oilers. Over to Brindamore. To Hemsky. Shoots the puck. He scores. Big lead, late third, lights out. That's it. This one's over. The Kings lost this game. 8-4 the final score.
Back-to-back brutal losses puts us below 500. Mario Lemieux out 5 weeks for the struggling Penguins. Next up for us, the 5-5 Flyers.
Now, I wouldn't want to be a goaltender out here tonight.
No, not with these two teams going at it. They're both fast and aggressive and love to play a wide-open game.
Let's see which side can get their offense going first. Los Angeles is by far the more physical team here in the first. One-timed it! And LA takes possession. One-timer! He scores! It's a late first period opening goal.
And let's hope we don't have to wait that long for a second.
Scored by number 10.
And Jeremy Roenick has done bit roles in soap opera. He scores! Back-to-back goals, and they're up by a pair.
Vincent Lecavalier.
To Hill. One-timer! Sharp. He scores to cut the lead to 1 late in the first. To Danny Briere. The shots are 11-5 for Los Angeles. One-timed it. He scores, and they jump to a 2-goal lead early in the second. And it's brought into center. 2-0. One-timer. He scores, and it's 4-1. Stillman. One-timed it. He scores, and they're running away with this one middle of the second period. The shots are 18-6 for Los Angeles. They bring it over the line. Oh, he scores! Midway through the second, they've still got some work to do. Shot count is now 19-10 for Los Angeles. They gain the blue line on the attack. And he scores! The faceoff goes to the Flyers. A great deke! Here comes Daniel Briere. Turco's got it, and he scores! Back-to-back goals, and they're only down by 1. Los Angeles still up by 1 late in the third. One-timer! He scores! That's a huge goal. They're up by 2 late in the third. Here comes Primo. The Flyers are pulling the goalie.
They've got to make up 2 goals, and they haven't got much time to do it. That's when having an extra tacker can pay off.
They move it out. Wrist shot, empty netter. It's over. Los Angeles wins the game and finally snaps their losing streak.
We got the dub, then Frolov gets sick. Calgary through 9 games, still without a regulation loss. We find ourselves in 10th place. Rick Nash of Montreal leading the league with 19 points. Our top scorer, Vinny Lecavalier, ranked 6th with 14 points. Ziggy Palffy with only 2 assists in this video. Jerome McGinley leading the league 10 goals in 9 games. Next up, Pittsburgh, Toronto, Boston, and Detroit to wrap up the month of October. See you then!